Hello everyone, welcome to The Real Meeshams. I am Meeshams and I am your personal YouTube coach if you would like me to be. On this channel I create videos to help you take control of your lives. And what do you think of my new set? I think it's about to rain today apparently, so I'm hoping to get this out of the way before it does. Today we're going to be talking about how to create your emotions. I know, it's pretty hectic because sometimes it feels like emotions kind of create us, but what I've realized in my experiences is that I actually have all of the power within my own emotions, and that if I have the right techniques and tools, I can essentially pull myself out of an emotion that's making me feel yuck, and I can change my perspective, I can alter my focus, I can look somewhere else, and I can create an emotion that actually gives me a better quality of life. So I discovered that I could create my own emotions back in 2018 when I was living in Fernie, Canada, BC. And I discovered it from a channeling YouTube site where a woman is channeling a group of entities, and I want you to put that aside. Not everyone believes in spirits or entities, and that's totally fine, but we can't let intelligence go because of this tiny little thing that's getting in the way, right? But basically, they were coming from the perspective of the law of attraction, that essentially the whole universe revolves around you, which sounds selfish, but it's really not, because you are the center of your entire life. You truly are. When you hear music playing in your ears, and it might sound super epic, you might be like basketballing and you're dribbling the ball and it's like do 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 do, and you're like yeah, right? You're creating this film within yourself. You're going within and you're adding your withinness to the experience that you're experiencing when you're withoutness. They were talking about frequencies, they were talking about what you want to create, and they really emphasized that what you feel is where you're gonna get to. If you want to attract prosperity, if you want to attract love, if you want to attract good feelings, well, in order to get to that good feeling place, you've got to start manifesting those feelings. Because if you're not manifesting those feelings, you can't get to this place. So that's how I discovered it. Over the last, 2021, so the last 3 years now, I have kind of been modifying it to my own sense of self. The law of attraction is really cool. It's really awesome. But I find when I get caught up in the law of attraction, I'm kind of missing the point. I just want to feel better. I want to feel safe. I want to feel secure. I want to feel strong within my own being, and I want to feel capable. And also, I kind of want to feel like fun. I want to have fun. There are a few reasons why you should create your own emotions. One, if you can create your own emotions, you can choose to feel better. Now, I know there's a bunch of scary reasons why we shouldn't believe in this, because if suddenly we can create our own emotions, then we have complete responsibility for our life, and that is a big thing. But if you feel triggered by that you are responsible for your life, and you don't want to take responsibility for your life for reasons that I can most likely understand, and I have a pretty expanded mind, if I do say myself, you've got this. If you can create that, you can create a whole bunch of other stuff, and it starts from a place that is really simple within you. A second benefit is you learn to create a better perspective. When you create your emotions, sometimes it takes a little bit of work. Sometimes, sure, it's quite easy to create the feeling of happiness. You know, you can just amp it up a little bit, right? But sometimes you're in a really rough spot and it's creating happiness is a little bit harder. And so you've got to do a little bit more in your mind within yourself. And that is looking at what perspective you are seeing life through. I'll give you an example. Once upon a time, I was working a job that was very arduous in a place that was very far away, very isolated. And I honestly did not click with the people around me at all. And what I was finding in response, as you would if you can clearly tell when someone doesn't click with you, people weren't receiving me well and people weren't being very nice to me. And I continued on this thought pattern of berating, being annoyed, complaining. And I woke up one day and I realized I'm the only thing that is stopping myself from having a good time and enjoying their company. And so that day I actually tried really hard to see smiles in my mind, to think good things about them, to notice the qualities of these actually wonderful humans around me, and behold, my entire work experience changed. I cared about how I felt. I changed my perspective. Ta-da! Another reason to create your emotions is you get to develop yourself spiritually. Now, spirituality to me is creating a connection with myself. Because the way I see it, we are all connected in some layer, some way. We are all connected. We're connected to these rocks. We're connected to that river. I'm connected to the cat hanging out over there. We are all sisters and brothers and family. And we're made from stardust. If you can better connect with yourself, you can better connect with the world around you. And the final benefit of today is that you get to realize your true potential. Like, truly realize who you are. Because as you start going down this rabbit hole of becoming your own creator, where it sounds really simple, you create your own emotions, it's not doing much. But the more you do it, and the more you start to see it reflect in the life around you, the more you start to realize there's something magical going on here. And that magic is coming from within me. And I'm going to leave that one there because honestly, that is your journey to take. And if you decide to take it, I'm very excited for you. So now we're going to try and create an emotion. So getting into a comfortable position. Find your breath. What does it feel like as it passes through your nose, through your esophagus, into your lungs, feel your rib cage expanding? And the purpose of this part of the exercise is literally just to help you relax. On the inhale, feel the tension, and on the exhale, let it go. Think of the most fun moment you can remember. Put yourself back in your shoes in that moment, how you were feeling. Where else were these golden feelings coming from? Was there a warm feeling in your chest? Was there a bubbling feeling in your tummy? Breathe into that space right now. Breathe into what you were feeling on that wonderful, wonderful day. Now, focus on the sensations in your body right now. Can you feel that feeling as you remember? Hone in on what you're feeling right now from that memory you are reliving. What is that feeling? Is it happiness? Is it satisfaction? Is it excitedness? Is it relief? Is it joy? Is it love? Well done. So essentially, in that cute little exercise just then, we went back into one of your memories and you created that emotion again, just by thinking about it. Now the next part of this video, we're going to be talking about how to get out of an emotion that feels sticky, that feels yucky, using a very similar technique to that. So stay tuned for the second part of this video, where we'll talk about how to get out of those yucky feelings when in public. If you found this content valuable, give us a like, leave me a comment, and subscribe to stay tuned. And I'll see you next time on The Real Meashams.